Good morning. We had a line of snow move through the area early this morning. It's for the most part really weakened and working its way out right now, though there's still a few spots dealing with some light snow and drizzle. Temperature-wise, you're near the freezing mark or just above, just below it. 30 in McHenry, Waukegan, and DeKalb. 32 at O'Hare, 33 in Bartlett, 34 at the lakefront. Then you get to the mid-30s as you head south. There's that line. Again, it's pretty much worked its way out of the area into northwest Indiana. A little light rain and drizzle. Everybody else now dealing with dry conditions, but just a heads up, you had a kind of a heavier little snow band in some areas move through overnight, so you may still have some of those slick spots on the roads, and you might be waking up to a little snow on your car this morning. Otherwise, we're dry for the rest of the day, mainly cloudy with a few breaks in that, with highs around the mid-30s. Full forecast in a few minutes. First, to check for your roads. Are mostly dealing with dry conditions outside of a little bit of light drizzle into northwest Indiana. You're sitting in the 30s once again this morning, near the freezing mark, a couple degrees from it. It's 32 at O'Hare, 35 at Midway, and 34 at the lakefront. Shift in our winds now. You've got north winds coming in up to 17 miles per hour under cloud cover. There's your line of a little drizzle this morning. It started way up here, and you did get into a little bit of heavier snow in some locations in that line. So just a heads up, you're obviously dealing with some wet roads or a very light dusting on them. We're otherwise dry for the remainder of your day today, tonight, and much of tomorrow looks pretty dry. You do get into some snow by your Thursday afternoon. So we'll go through today, nothing happens. Here's tomorrow morning at 7 o'clock, still dry, mostly cloudy. We'll get into your afternoon tomorrow, especially as we get closer to about 2 or 3 o'clock. You start to see some of the snow dip in, so we'll start the chance anytime after about noon, but that mid-afternoon it becomes a little more likely, and then by the evening, here's 7 o'clock, we start to see more of that snow dip into our area. As that low keeps tracking, we get on the backside, we start to get kind of wrap-around snow, and we'll keep some of that as we get into your Friday morning commute. Here's 6 a.m. on Friday, still dealing with some of that snow, and as we get into your late morning, you still have it at least city south. Beyond this, you start to work in then some lake effect chances on your Friday as well. So we've got several chances for snow, though they all come from that same system, that same low pressure essentially, and the winds behind it give us a lake effect chance. This model brings you, by Friday, a couple of inches of snow at most. I would say this is maybe underdoing it a little bit. We'll go about 1 to 3 inches at this point, and of course, we'll update it as we get closer to. Today is dry and quiet, 35 degrees. You've got a little drizzling, a little lingering drizzle, I should say, rain, snow. 36 is the normal high, so we're right there. Overnight, 27, still dry. Again, a lot of tomorrow looks dry, but by the afternoon and especially the evening, we'll start to increase our snow. It's Thursday night snow, Friday morning commute snow, and then Friday afternoon, you're at lake effect snow. That's your forecast.